Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily update on Solana. We're going to do a full update. In general, yesterday was a relatively bearish day due to a number of factors. We already knew that Bitcoin, even though Solana is outperforming Bitcoin, still at this point of time, Solana against Bitcoin is bullish, even though you could argue that we're reversing a bit here. But even though that's the case, the fact that Bitcoin yesterday technically turned a little bit more bearish obviously has an effect on Solana. All right, that correlation, that correlation, even though it was a little bit lower over the last 2 weeks or so, is still there. So that's why it also mattered. Yesterday, Bitcoin already got some technical bearish breakouts. Solana was holding on fine, but Solana was also losing momentum, right? You can also see that if you look at the open interest right here for Solana, it was already dropping down basically since the 29th of July, all right? So for a couple of days. So yeah, that resulted in us retesting that level right here at 185. Yesterday morning, we were actually still relatively bullish. I was relatively bullish as well. But what I always told you is that yesterday we already talked about that the momentum was dropping down and that technically we were getting some bearish confirmations, right? So it's not new. And what I told you is that, all right, well, I want to be bullish on Solana. I think fundamentally there are enough reasons to be bullish on Solana. But for me to enter, I would like to see 186, 187 break. We never did that, all right? We found resistance there, and then probably some sort of a mix of the technicals which were already weaker compared to last week, for example, in combination with the Federal Reserve not being as dovish as maybe we would have liked, and then also tension in the Middle East caused us to drop down. So short term, we are now neutral, I would say. Maybe bearish if you go to the 1 hour time frame, but I don't think so. But no, we're neutral, I think. All right, we are basically in some sort of a range right here. We have a very strong support level between 160 and 164, and then we have that very strong resistance level at 186, and we're in that level. And at this moment, I would say it's most likely we will hold that. All right, and then the big question is all right, well, what level? When will we actually break out, and will we break out? And at this moment, and it's a very boring answer, but it's summer, all right, in crypto. Summers in crypto are usually not ideal to trade, and usually not the best for big price movements. So then the last couple of weeks were a blessing, but right now, like I said, or at least I still think it's the case that the momentum is dropping down. All right, so momentum dropping down already means you can expect less volatility. And I don't see a clear reason as to why either support or resistance would break. I can give you reasons why I think resistance will break and why we will rally up into the 200s. But those reasons, that doesn't mean we will break out in August. All right, so that could also mean that we'll break out in September, October. Because in the end, even though the fundamentals with the institutional interest in Solana, with the ETF or the network statistics, that's all bullish. But in the end, you do need a relatively strong Bitcoin. All right. So for now, I don't see that happening. I think it's most like if you look at Solana right now, I think that support level at 160 and 164, I think that will hold. And personally, I'm also considering buying from there, all right? And I think from there, we'll be able to get back up to the top of the range. But for now, with the tension in the air and the lack of momentum, I think we'll just stay in this consolidation instead of breaking out. And I even think that you should be prepared for a bearish breakout for Solana if the market does not get some sort of a bullish recovery soon. All right, it doesn't have to be a big recovery, but a breakout from Bitcoin above 65,000 would be nice, all right? So it's waiting for that, all right? I would say if you look at the technical situation combined with the fundamentals, I would say it's most likely support will hold for now, and it will provide us with some bullish momentum as well. I just don't think we have enough momentum potentially to break above that main resistance level we have, which is basically this entire level right here. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that, but for now I think that's what you need to know. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. If you thought the video was valuable, consider subscribing. That's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.